อืมอือฮึโอ้เย่ นี่มาแล้วมาแล้วอืมก็สวัสดีค่ะ ยินดีต้อนรับสู่ไลฟ์ฮอกวอตส์เลกาซี่รอบที่6ของซาราน่าและสวัสดีนะคะคุณเมธสวัสดีค่ะคุณวิวัฒน์อัสคาบันไม่หอพักชายใช่ ไม่นะ อันอันนั้นหนูแค่ปลอมตัวไงหนูปลอมตัวไปอยู่ใน หอพักชายปกสวยจริงขอบคุณค่ะแบบว่าซาราน่านะ ใช้เวลาในการทำปกมากกว่า คิดคอนเทนต์ซะอีกก็ยินดีต้อนรับทุกคนนะเอาล่ะฉันต้องทำอะไรนะอืม You had Avada Kedavra uh, uh, how can I read that Avada Kedavra I'm not sure about the magic name. Uh, let, let me check. Anyway, welcome Suri-chan. I think it's the what? Not not unlocked yet. Just this life, I will start the quest of the dark art. Have a nice team. Yes, thank you, Suri-chan. โอเคเราไปเริ่มกันเลยดีกว่าเนาะเดี๋ยวนะอันจดโตมาเต this one. Okay, let's go. Oh, เซบาสจังเฮ้ย何ここเอ๊ะ it's not it's ไม่ใช่ตรงนี้ปิดอะไรคะเอ๊ะwhich house you at ah I was in the Gryffindor but
How nice
the
to see you, my young
many
friend.
many people want me let into the Slytherin. Sebastian.
Hey,
Doko.
it's me, Gareth. Do you have a moment?
No.
Need I remind you that you are studying at Hogwarts and not the
Anything to do with the dark art should be avoided. It's too risky.
Anything to do with Salazar Slytherin is worth the risk.
I can't agree. And I'll not say a word more. I'm sorry.
I won't give up.
Okay, let's go.
What were you and Ominous speaking about?
He's being ridiculous. Apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here in Hogwarts. Ominous swears it was used for the dark arts, so he wants nothing to do with it. I reminded him that Anne needs a cure. This scriptorium could hold the answers we need.
ดักนะเอ๊ะเห็นเขาว่าถ้าตอบคำถามผิดมันจะไม่ได้เรียนหรือเปล่านะงั้นเราต้องฉันสนใจ
The dark arts do pique my interest.
There's more to dark magic than people realize. The Gaunts know
Man.
this.
หรือจะเป็นเด็กไม่ดี
Perhaps I've spoken out of turn. Ominos's family history is personal to him.
I'd like to know more about it, if you wouldn't mind telling me. I won't repeat it.
Very well. But do keep this between us. Ominos learned dark magic from his parents. Are you familiar with the Cruciatus curse?
I am.
Crucio, correct? The Cruciatus curse, also known as the torture
ถูก
curse,
ถูกไหมเนี่ย
inflicts excruciating pain on the victim.
Apparently, his parents and older siblings had no qualms about casting it on muggles for sport. Ominos described the sound of the victim's cries as horrific, so the first time he was asked to cast it himself as a child, he couldn't bring himself to do it. As punishment, his family cast it on him. The anguish was so bad that when asked to cast it again, he relented. I have repeatedly assured Ominos that he did what he had to, but he still hasn't forgiven himself.
That's awful. But no matter the circumstance, he should never have cast it. He should have known better.
Trust me, it's not as easy as you might assume, thinking straight when you've been hit with Crucio. After that incident, the rift between Ominos and his family only
สอน
grew.
สอนคาถา
That is until I came along. Every moment he isn't at Hogwarts, he's with us in Feldcroft. Ominos trusts me. And more often than not, he winds up listening to me. I'll remind him of that when I follow up about the Scriptorium. Watch for my owl. I'll have news soon enough. I'll make Ominos understand. He'll change his
Okay.
mind.
หมดแล้วเหรอ ไม่ใช่ว่าเควสสตาร์ทตรงนี้เหรอ เหมือนเควสของเกมเหมือนมันต้องรอสักพักหรือเปล่านะมาถึงจะสตาร์ทให้โอ้โห
Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
I find if I try to look at these given
มันไม่สตาร์ทต่อไงหรือมันต้องข้ามเวลาก่อน
it works.
เงี้ยวอ้าวเควสมันไม่ต่ออ่ะ ส่งดักอาร์ตมา ต้องรอไอ้นี่ป่ะนะมันต้องรอนกฮูกจากเซบาสอีกรอบป่ะ
Revelio.
ผิดโผที่ฉันอ่านมามันไม่ใช่อย่างนี้ เควสมันยังไม่สตาร์ทต่อใช่ไหมงั้นเราต้องทำอะไรสักอย่างรอใดๆก็ตามกลับไปห้อง สวัสดีค่ะคุณเซอร์เดย์ยินดีต้อนรับ กลับมาเก็บเกี่ยวของในห้องก่อน
Revelio.
ไอ้กดผิดไม่เอาปล่อยน้องออกมา
Everything's all right now.
โตเราเลี้ยงเราเลี้ยงสัตว์รอเควสก่อนสวัสดีค่ะคุณลูกหินเดี๋ยวนะ ตอนนี้สตาร์ทเควสไปแล้วแต่มันยังไม่ยอมไปต่อเหมือนเควสมันต้องรอนกคู่ก่อนหนูก็เลยมาเล่น Harvest Moon เหรอ ทักทายเป็นไงบ้างยังสบายดีอยู่ค่ะแค่เพิ่งจะว่าง ก็เลยมาต่อฮอกวอตส์ที่ไม่ได้แตะมานานคือตอนนี้มันไม่มีเควสอะไรขึ้นแล้วอ่ะเหมือนเควสฮอกวอตส์มันดีเลย์หรือเปล่านะเหมือนพอทำอะไรสักอย่างเสร็จมันจะต้องรอจนกว่าจะมีไอ้นกคู่จดหมายมาหรือเปล่านี่คือซาร่าน่าเพิ่งจะสตาร์ทเควสครั้งแรกเลยนะคิดว่าอย่างน้อยมันน่าจะได้สักเวทหนึ่งสิหรือเราไม่ควรลีลาแล้วทำเควสหลักไปเลยดีไหมเนี่ยไปเผื่อความไม่แน่นอนคือเพิ่งเคยคุยกับเซบาสเตียนครั้งแรกเลยนะตั้งแต่เล่นมาตั้งนานละซาร่าน่าก็ไม่ใช่น้อยๆนะอันไหนนะงั้นเนาะเพื่อไม่เป็นการเสียเวลาไปทำเควสหลักก่อนอันนู้นปะใช่ไหมชื่อเควสมันไม่ใช่สิอันนี้มันสวัสดีค่ะคุณแฮกยินดีต้อนรับแม่มาทักทายให้ได้เลยคุณโคอารัตสวัสดีนะคะยินดีต้อนรับทุกคนเลย เพื่อไม่เป็นการเสียนาฬิกาไม่ใช่สิเสียเวลาทำไมมันไม่แท็กให้ล่ะทำไมอ่ะโอเคอยู่The best one ever สวัสดีค่ะคุณมอนยินดีต้อนรับถึงช่วงเวลาจอมโจรเวทมนต์หรือยังใครเป็นจอมโจรกันไม่ใช่
Hello there.
โอเคทำเควสหลัก
Hello, Amit. Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I mean, I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course. How exciting. I mean, well, might this be dangerous?
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of Sirona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Sirona trusts him, then I feel much better.
ไปลุย
Lodgok is waiting. Shall we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
โอ้โหไปโอ้โหไปทางไหนน่ะอ๋อโอเคเย้ไปมาไลฟ์นี้ไม่ได้ทำแล้วดาร์กอาร์ตดาร์กอาร์ตหนูว่ะเซบัสจังคุยเสร็จแล้วก็หายไปเลย
I never thought Ranrock's loyalists would go this far.
มาดิหึไม่ถึงเหรอฉันพับเอ้าเอ๊ะเมื่อกี้ดูผิดแล้วเซบัสจังหลอกลวงบอกจะสอนคาถาหนูแล้วก็จากไป
A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here.
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the Helmet of
ทำไมเพลง
Earthlock
มันเล้า
did
จัง
not
อะ
have the effect I'd hoped. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
You said this would repair the chasm between the two of you. How did you not expect him to react this way?
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals: Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they
กอลัมน์ไม่ใช่
contain.
กอลัมน์
For
ค่ะยินดี
centuries,
ต้อนรับ
wizards
คุณ
have
นายนาย
refused to share their
อัน
magical
นี้
knowledge
อัน
with
นี้เขากอบ
goblins.
บินกอบบิน
Your
ไม่
kind
ใช่
will
กอลัม
not
น์
even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here
he's...
comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lord Gok. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bagalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Well, yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ.
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can
I can, Sir Lord Gok.
Just Lodgok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen. Either by the eye above the
จริง
enchanted
ๆแล้ว
door
ไม่ใช่ว่าเราตอบ
or a
คำถามอะไร
loitering
สักอย่าง
loyalist.
กับเซบาสเตียนผิดไปหรือเปล่านะ
Amit and I can do this.
I will await your return. I shall see you soon.
The door is looking at us.
ทำไมเข้าไม่ได้ทำไมเข้าไปไม่ได้อ้าวเควสหายไปไหน Enter Goblin เรียนศาสตร์มืดแล้วอย่าส่งเซบาสไปคุกนะ ยังหนูยังไม่ได้เรียนเลย เอ๊ะอ๋อลูกตา
I'll be quiet.
โอเคก็ว่าทำไมเข้าไม่ได้หรือจริงๆแล้วที่เซบาสยังไม่สอนเราเพราะว่าเราตอบอะไรสักอย่างผิดไปอย่างนั้นเหรอไม่นะ
So rarely prepare one for reality.
ก็ว่าตอบ
A
ถูกกัน
real
นะ
goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected.
Revelio.
มาเลย
I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
I still can't believe we're inside a real goblin mine.
Revelio. Accio.
ซับซ้อนเหลือเกิน
I've read about mines like this, but seeing one is something else altogether.
Amit, you'll need to stay close to me. I've dealt with worse enemies than these. Wingardium Leviosa.
Clever.
หรือเราเป็นคนดีมากเลยไม่อยากเรียนศาสตร์มืดไม่นะ
Trinicus Totalis.
Ranrock is sure to appreciate the extra work we're doing.
Fringo.
I will make you. What's a human doing here? I won't rest.
That was a little more than I'm used to.
I'll get us through here safely, Amit. You have my word.
ไม่ใช่
We're being watched by a door.
No.
Confringo. Revelio.
เอ๊ะ
Accio. Revelio. Accio.
เฮ้ยขึ้นไปทางไหนอ่ะ อ๋อ
Confringo.
สวัสดีค่ะ คุณมนุษย์ดาวอังคารยินดีต้อนรับ ฝันดีนะทุกคนไปเอาไปเร็วจังอ่ะ แต่ก็ราตรีสวัสดิ์ค่ะถ้าอย่างนั้น โอ้กระโดดลงตรงนี้เลยได้ไหมโอ้
I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Let's take a look around, Amit. See if we can find any plans.
Bound to be plans around here, a schematic. They're building something. I can't quite make it out. Curious. There must be more notes around here. What could they be building?
Revelio.
If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But
ให้คนหลงทางเถอะ
I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here.
Thank you for making me the first object of your suspicions. No, my friends.
Took us to tell us.
What's that? Aha! There you
Descendo!
Accio. Places. Incendio.
Easily diverted.
Places.
โอ้โอ้
Rather unwise coming back.
Oh, this really is
Wow.
too much.
Stay close. I've handled
ได้
much
ดับ
worse.
ดับตะยา
The boiler. This place is more complex than I had expected.
ว้าวยาใช่ไหมยาเต็ม
Revelio.
I wonder if the boiler powers the lever. I suspect it must.
Confringo. Accio.
ปล้นเอาเพียบปล้นให้หมดไม่ได้ปล้น
The boiler activated that
Lao
handle.
ma.
See it?
สืบหาล่องรอยเบาะแส
Revelio. Accio.
เหมือนยังสำรวจไม่ครบ สรุปวันนี้ไม่ได้ทำแล้วดาร์กอาร์ต
Revelio.
วาย
Well, this might be the best meal I've got. I won't rest until
Accio.
มา
That's the last loyalist. Unfortunate, really.
Revelio.
I'd imagine most goblins to be brilliant and kind. Fascinating to see gobbledygook written in a goblin hand. The flourishes are extraordinary. Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed.
Revelio.
ตัวอะไรเห็นฉันสู้ละสู้ละ
One less human to worry.
อี
Totalis.
โอ้โห
Someone's here.
โอ้ย
Don't have time for this.
Places. Incendio.
I won't rest. Not quick enough.
Leviosa.
That was meant for me.
Accio.
Let's get it. Put me.
ดู
One less human to worry about. Not quite.
Places. Incendio.
You're really not very good at this, are you? Back from the bench.
Places.
Just you wait till I'm on solid ground.
You won't get away with that.
Leviosa.
This is almost too easy.
Accio. Places. Leviosa.
You won't get away with that.
Accio. Incendio.
ว้ายอีอี
Places.
I won't rest.
Incendio.
ตุ้ม
Are there?
That should be the last
ส
of
วัส
them,
ดี
Army.
ค่ะคุณคาโตเซยินดีต้อนรับอาเจหนูเป็นเจแล้วเหรอโอ้โหดับ
Revelio. Accio.
ไหนไม่ใช่ดึงเหรอ
Revelio.
Right. Don't wish to be seen, do we?
เงี้ยว
Incendio.
This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgok what we found. Revelio. Accio.
โอ้ อ๋อผิดสคริปต์ กลับเซนไป
I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here. Revelio.
ไม่มีสองทาง
Revelio. Incendio.
นี่
A little more.
ปล้นเอ้ยไม่ใช่ สำรวจนี่
Revelio.
คณะอาร์ตยังไม่ขึ้นเราก็ต้องไปบททด
We're
สอบ
almost out of here.
อันต่อไป
Amit.
แล้วสินะ
Look, the lift.
A welcome sight indeed.
วิ่ง อันนี้
Can we please talk about what just happened?
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was.
มีคาถา
It
ปลดล็อก
really
และยัง
was.
ต้องหมุนอีก
I'm afraid I've had enough
ต้องบอก
adventure
ว่า
for
เรา
one
ต้อง
day.
ใช้คาถาในการหมุน
For
มัน
a
ไง
lifetime,
คะ
perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade.
But-
Without further ado, adieu.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation,
ก็วิ่งเขา
she smiled
ไว้เล็บยาวจัง
and asked me to sit with her.
เล็บยาวขนาดนั้นก็หยิบจับอะไร
She
กัน
told
สะดวก
me
ด้วย
that
เหร
she
อ
was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she had been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
นั้น
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lodgok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war.
สวัสดีค่ะคุณครูอาร์ต
I will
ยินดี
find
ต้อน
out
รับ
what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
I pressed Ominous regarding
นั่นไงเซบาส
Salazar
เตียนติด
Slytherin's
ต่อมาแล้ว
scriptorium, but my efforts were in vain. Meet me outside the Slytherin common room. We need to talk.
เซบาสจังเราจะได้ไปทำ The Dark Art นี่ไงครูอ่านว่าอะไรนะครูซีโอ ทำติดต่อมาแล้วใช่ค่ะดูสิทำได้ตั้งแต่เลเวล16แต่ซาราน่าน่ะเลเวล30 วิ่งมาทำเซบาสจังเซบาสจังอยู่ไหนวันนี้ไหนน้องๆน้องทำป๊อปคอร์นมาให้กินอร่อยกว่าโรงหนัง ดูเพลินๆเลยให้ดูเพลินๆก็ด้วยความยินดีค่ะแกขอป๊อปคอร์นหน่อยจิ ไม่มีตอนนี้สารนาไม่มีขนมจะว่าไปยังไม่ได้กินข้าวเย็นเลย เอาแล้วตัวฉันหนุ่มติดต่อมารีบไปหาเลย ใช่เซบาสจังอยู่ฉันก็นึกถึงมิตรภาพระหว่างเราสองคนส่งเวทมืดมา อะไรมีดวงไฟวิ่งผ่านมาเหรออ๋อไม่ใช่คนละที่กัน
You're here. Brilliant.
โอเคเซบาสจั
I
ง
received your owl. What happened with Ominous?
I told him none of us will be able to avoid dark magic forever. So the more we know about Salazar Slytherin and the dark arts, the better prepared we'll be. Unfortunately, only a Gaunt knows the location of the Scriptorium's entrance, and Ominous won't tell me.
Perhaps I should have a chat with Ominous.
You? I suppose it's worth a try. But don't get your hopes up. Ominous is annoyingly stubborn. Nothing new. I know where he is. I'll lead you to him and then leave you to it. Come on. He's this way. พาไปเรียนหน่อย
วิ่งสิ
Keep
เซ
an
บาส
eye out.
วิ่ง
Never know who's watching. Although that hasn't stopped us before.
Strictly speaking, it has. We were caught.
Damned poltergeist. Such a nuisance.
วิ่งสิวิ่งเซบาสจังวิ่ง
There he
วิ่ง
is. Good luck.
อ๋อเซบาสจังไม่สอนหนูเหรอ
What are you doing here?
อ๋อออมนิสเป็นคนสอนเหรอ
Hello,
เห็น
Ominous.
เขาบอก
Do
ว่า
you
บ้าน
have a moment?
ออมนิ
What
ส
is it?
เรียนดักอาร์
What have you and Sebastian been up to now?
I owe you an apology, Ominous. I wasn't honest with you before about the Undercroft. Sebastian did show it to me. He wanted me to have a safe place to practice some spells, to try and catch up to the other fifth years. He didn't think you'd mind.
I suppose that makes sense. It's just Sebastian's been pestering me lately about something and I'm frustrated with him.
Don't tell me he's still going on about... What was it? Scriptorium?
He told you about that.
He did. We were talking about Hogwarts founders and he mentioned it. Wouldn't say much more, though.
Yes, well, he seems to think it contains the answer to saving Anne. I think it's likely full of dark magic that is better left untouched.
Wait, you've never been inside?
Of course not. I only know about it because of my favourite aunt, Noctua. She thought like I do. Didn't agree with the family on the use of dark magic. In fact, she'd hoped to convince my family that there was more to Salazar Slytherin than worshipping pureblood status. She'd heard of this scriptorium and thought its contents might shed some light on him. She even found the secret entrance in this very corridor. She wrote regularly to my father about her efforts to gain access, and then she simply vanished. No one else ever tried to enter.
สวัสดีค่ะคุณเจ้าคนดียินดีต้อนรับ ติดตามใหม่เหรอยินดีต้อนรับค่ะ คิดว่าอะไรนะอ๋อ
That is a bit unnerving. I suppose even if it might lead to answers about what happened to your aunt, it does pose a risk.
Aunt Noctua went down this path with good intentions and lost her life. I don't want the same to happen again.
You don't know that history will repeat itself. Besides, you said your aunt thought like you. This could honor her memory. Get you answers about Slytherin and Sebastian answers for Anne. Your aunt pursued this alone. We could do it together.
I see what you've done here, and I confess, you've convinced me. I didn't think it possible. Very well. I shall tell you what I know. Fetch Sebastian, I'll wait. I hope we don't regret this.
Sebastian, over here.
Slytherin door
These braziers grant access to the scriptorium.
Now you'll share? You wouldn't tell me when I practically begged.
It wasn't you who told me what I needed to hear. Opening the entrance has something to do with
ทำ
threes.
อะไรกับมันหรือ
Well, 3 heads are better than 1.
It's 2 heads are better than 1.
And by that logic, 3 is better than 2.
Incendio.
Simple mathematics, Ominous.
โอ้
Confringo.
That brazier went out on its own. I wonder if it's a clue.
Revelio.
Remember, 3 braziers are involved.
400 years. 400
was
years I've been
actually
hearing this,
listening.
and I've truly had enough.
do that.
I simply cannot
Oh.
be with you any longer.
ไหน
Confringo. Incendio.
Something's happening.
I hope we're ready for this.
โอเค
Like a locked door.
Reparo.
The rubble formed a relief of a person facing a snake.
That must be the voice I hear.
You hear a voice.
It started when you repaired that relief. I hear a whisper saying, "Speak to me." I'm a parcel mouth. I can hear and
Pasangu.
speak to snakes. Nearly all known parcel mouths are descended from Salazar Slytherin.
I'd like to be able to talk to snakes.
You might not want the ability to speak parcel tongue. It's often associated with dark wizards. I haven't spoken it in ages, but I'd wager if I speak it now, the door will open. I'm hoping you're having second thoughts.
Believe me, I am having thoughts, but I'm still convinced we should go ahead.
It's ironic. When I left home, I vowed to leave the dark arts behind, and yet here I am. Stand back. I can't
พี่
believe I'm doing
พี่จะ
this.
เข้าสู่ด้านมืดเหรอ
It worked! Ominous, you
นี่ไงแบบว่าจะมาเอาเอ่อเวทสายมืดนะคะ มันไม่ปลดล็อก
indeed.
Between the two of you, I'm starting to feel left out.
Between the two of us.
Never mind.
Revelio.
There's no clear way forward.
Like a maze. Salazar Slytherin most likely
ต็ม
will
เลย
prove to be difficult to solve.
The door we came from, it closed.
Revelio.
And there's more than one gate ahead.
Then look closely at each gate for clues.
โอ้มองไม่เห็น
Lumos. Confringo.
Bravia.
Revelio.
When the door closed, it lit up.
Ting, ting, ting.
The dial requires focus.
Aunt Noctua said the same. It may take practice to solve it. That didn't sound good.
Salazar Slytherin didn't make this easy.
อะดิ
There's bound to be a match to the symbol.
This journal entry, it mentions getting lost and being unwelcome.
Poor Aunt Noctua.
This is looking rather
Oh.
dire, isn't it?
You sound surprised.
มันต้อง เอ๊ะ
We're in a maze designed by Salazar Slytherin.
กลไกของซาลาซ่าจริงๆเป็นกลไกที่ไม่มีใครสามารถไขได้ถ้าไม่ใช่พาเซลเมาส์เอ๊ะมันต้องทำยังไงนะเอ๊ะฉันข้ามวิธีอะไรมาหรือเปล่านะ
Another gate.
Seems Slytherin like to play games.
Must run in the family.
Look in a mirror, Sebastian.
มันต้องทำเป็นทรงอะไรอ่ะ เอ๊ะ อันนี้ไม่รู้แล้วเนี่ย สัญลักษณ์ตรงประตู
All the
อ๋อ
gates have
ประตู
symbols,
อ๋อ
and there are symbols on the dial.
โอ้ ความจำก็ดีจัง เอ๊ะเลือดไม่ฝืนเลยนะเนี่ย เดี๋ยวนะ โอ้
Matching the symbols did open it.
Was about to do that myself, but you got to it first.
ไอ้
Nice work.
ลืมดูประตู เดี๋ยวจะโดนงูกัดตายตรงนี้เลย
Let's look at the gate and the symbols again.
Revelio.
ประตูนี้โอ้ยมองไม่เห็น
Wingardium Leviosa. Lumos.
เอาละ ย ยากจัง โดนงูฉกตายแน่ไม่นะอย่าไม่
Another
เต้
dial solved.
Impressive.
Lumos.
Nice work.
We've got more to solve ahead.
Search each corridor. It may not be obvious which leads where.
ต้องทำแบบภาษางูตามเขาเหรอแบบ
Confringo.
อันนี้
Revelio. Ominous. Your aunt wanted to change your family's traditions.
She
ประ
did.
ตู
And she was my favorite person in the world for it.
อ๋อต้องดูจากตรงนี้มาเหรอ เดี๋ยวนะอันนี้โอ้โห โอ้
Another welcoming sort, was he?
เดี๋ยวเราจะได้รู้ว่าเมดจะเหมาะกับศาสตร์มืดไหม
Excellent work. We're another step closer to the scriptorium.
จะบอกว่าคุณครูอาร์ตจะบอกว่าซาราน่าเป็นคนดีเกินไปอย่างนั้นเหรอคะ สองหนุ่มก็ไม่ช่วยเลยจริง
I spotted something ahead. Looks troubling.
This whole
Which-
place is troubling, but for my
ผู้
aunt's
ชาย
sake,
พวก
we
นี้
cannot stop
พึ่งพา
them.
ไม่ได้ ปล่อยให้เด็กผู้หญิงตัวน้อยๆโดนงูกัด
The gate! I think we're locked in. Again.
Then Salazar Slytherin is not yet finished with us.
โอ้ครูเซียว
Revelio. Ominous. A skeleton. And Noctua's last journal entry. She mentions being trapped here, blocked by an unforgivable curse.
This is where she died. This is where we'll die. I shouldn't have listened to either of them.
Ominous, I'm truly sorry about your aunt. But I know what to do. It's going to be difficult.
เซบาส
You
จัง
said you know what to do.
Tortured faces on the door and crucios etched into the stone. My guess is if we cast the Cruciatus curse, the door will open. That's why Noctua died. She had no one to cast the curse on. Ominous has the most experience with this. He should cast it. You seem to be in Ominous's favor. Will you ask him about this?
He does seem a bit cross with you. I'll speak with him.
Good. Work your magic, so to speak. Wish we had some liquid luck.
All of this could have been avoided.
โอเคสอนหนูหน่อย
Ominous, I hadn't imagined we'd end up trapped like this.
Salazar Slytherin did. He's to blame for many
สอน
unimaginable
สอนหนูห
things.
น่อยสอนหนู
I overheard you and Sebastian, and I won't do it. The Cruciatus curse is pure torture. I would know.
Sebastian told me a little of what happened when you were young. Sounds as if you had no choice.
Should have known he would have told you. And one always has a choice. I'm as guilty as the worst of my family. Unforgivable curses won't work unless you really mean them. I had to want to cause pain, and for that I shall never forgive myself. That spells the reason I have no family left. You and Sebastian will need to sort out another solution. If you cast Crucio, you will regret it forever.
What do we do now? Ominous is not going to cast the Cruciatus Curse again.
Ridiculous. As if dying in here is a better option than casting a damned spell. It's up to us. I can teach you Crucio, or I can cast it on you.
Wait, you didn't say you knew how to cast Crucio?
Because I'm not sure I do. Ominous knows that, yet he's left us no choice. I don't yearn to follow in Noctua Gaunt's footsteps. I think I can cast it if I have to.
Oh. あれโอ้โหโอ้โหปักกันนะอันนี้ฉันทำอะไรเนี่ยแบบทดสอบศีลธรรมเหรอไม่นะเรา โอ้โห ที่แน่ๆมันไม่ใช่อันแรกแน่นอนไม่งั้นเราจะไม่ได้เรียนเราต้องทำตัวเป็นเด็กไม่ดีแต่ ไม่เรามาขอเรียนจากเขาเพราะงั้นเราจะใช้เขาเป็นหนูทดลองไม่ได้เพราะงั้นใช่ฉันจะเรียนยิงใส่ฉันเลย
I want to learn the curse, but I won't cast it on you. You need to cast it on me.
I shan't forget this.
โอ้โหการติ๋มเลือกไปแล้วค่ะ
I'm ready.
อ่า
Are you all right?
That pain. It was excruciating, but I'll survive. Let's keep moving.
ผู้ชายใจร้ายไม่ลังเลสักหน่อยเหรอ
Salazar Slytherin Scriptorium.
I can't believe we're
คนใจ
here.
ร้ายคนใจร้ายนึกว่าจะแบบมีลังเลสักหน่อยไม่ได้เหรอ เรียบเลยฟื้นไม่ได้ฉันมียา
Revelio. Sebastian, Ominous. There's a book just here.
You found something.
You two go ahead. Let me know what's in it. I'll wander around a bit.
May I have a look?
หมดแล้วเหรอ ผมเลือก3โดยไม่ลังเลกดยังไง คุณมันคนร้ายกาจน่ะพวกคนร้ายกาจ ผมขอลดยังไงสนุกถ้าสนุกก็ยินดีค่ะ เซบาสเตียน คนใจร้าย
What do you think?
Looks like a spell book of some kind. This is incredible. A Hogwarts founder's possession. What an honor. Still can't believe Ominous never told me about his aunt and what she found.
What will you do with Slytherin's spellbook?
What I do with every book. Read it. Having professors as parents ingrained that habit early on. But I can do that later. For now, I say we explore this room. It's breathtaking.
I've been getting an uneasy feeling about this.
กินน้ำท้องไม่เสียเหรอถูกทิ้งมาหลายปีนี่มันเป็นน้ำเวทมนต์ค่ะมันน้ำเวทมนต์
But I owe you, both of you.
ใช่ไหม
Without both of you,
เห็นไหม
we
ไม่มี
never
ฝุ่น
made it
แก้ว
this far.
แก้วยังใสสะอาด
We could have
แอปเปิล
died.
กิน
We must swear never to do this again.
ทุกอย่างอยู่ในทฤษฎี is a magic ใช่ค่ะ
Best news I've heard
is
all
a
day.
magic
Ominous. About your aunt.
Please, Sebastian. I meant what I said before. We swear right now never to engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
Understood. I'm truly sorry about your aunt, Ominous.
I suppose after all this, I am grateful to know what
ยิง
happened
ยิง
to
คืน
her.
ไม่ยิง
Thank you.
เซบาสเตียนนายเอาล่ะมันจริงมันควรจะปลดอันต่อไปเลยหรือเปล่านะ แต่เหมือนเควสเควสฮอกวอตส์เลกาซี่มันปลดแปลกๆอ่ะ ไหนเอาไปยิงอะไรสักอย่างหน่อยได้ไหมอยากเห็น มีอะไรให้ยิงบ้างไหนมีเป้าลองยิงหน่อยไหม
I should dismount.
It must lead.
ตำรวจมีคนจะใช้ศาสตร์มืดทำร้ายคนอื่น ไม่หนูไม่ได้ทำร้ายคนนี่ศัตรูไม่เห็นเจ็บเลย
Incendio. Glacius. Civicus Totalis. Incendio. Glacius. Incendio.
ครูซิโอแต่มันยิงซอมบี้มันก็ไม่มีผลอะไรหรือเปล่านะ
Incendio. Accio. Incendio.
ซื่อๆอันสละยินดีต้อนรับค่ะพี่ดีนี่ไงครูซิโอทำให้ศพเจ็บไม่ได้หรอกนะป้าจริงป้าต้องหาเป้าอื่น มีอนุญาตมีค่ายโจรว่างไหมคะ เธอจะฆ่าสิ่งที่ตายแล้วไม่ได้นะ ไหนโอ้โห
You made a mistake coming here.
Ready?
I know you're the one who stole our hippogriff.
ครูซิโอ
You're the one who...
Glacius. Just off on another adventure.
I should...
Incendio.
You've made a grave mistake.
โอ้
You plan to creep up on me, but it won't work.
โอ้ไม่ตายไง
Glacius. Sivatus Totalis.
Let's get this over with.
Incendio. Glacius. Sivatus Totalis.
โอ้มันปล่อยเป็นเคิร์สลดเลือดแบบ ก็ดีนะ แต่มันก็เหมือนจะใช้แบบหยุดศัตรูไปได้ตัวหนึ่งเลยใช่ไหม
Lucky, that's all. Someone been taking it out.
Glacius. Sivatus Totalis.
โอเคแต่เควสเซบาสเตียนมันไม่ขึ้นต่อ จริงๆมันก็น่าจะทำต่อได้เลยหรือเปล่านะแต่นกฮูกเซบาสจังไม่มาเจนายศพที่ตายไปแล้วยังไปทรมานเขาอีก เราไม่เป็นการเสียเวลาเราไปไอ้นี่เลยเนาะบททดสอบเควสหลักต่อเลยดีกว่าคิดว่าเควสหลักนี้เสร็จมันก็น่าจะเควสเซบาสเตียนก็น่าจะขึ้นต่อนะโอ้โหเวทคำสาปอ่อนมากเลยสู้สายยาไม่ได้นั่นสิแบบว่าไอ้ที่มันโดนไปเมื่อกี้แบบมันก็ดีอยู่นะมันก็หยุดศัตรูไว้ได้ตัวหนึ่งอะไรเงี้ยมันจะยืนนิ่งๆแค่เลยเนาะแล้วเลือดก็ลดไปแต่ ใช้ยากจังเทียบกันแล้วบึมบับดีกว่า
It's like a place Shane Bardo.
เขาเรียกว่านี่ค่ะนี่เรียนเพื่อรู้ค่ะเอาดิ
Potato. Superfly. Confringo. Glacius. Sivatus Totalis.
I thought my owl might pique your interest.
เดี๋ยวนะ
I
เควส
came
หลัก
as soon as I
เควสหลัก
could.
ก็เซบาส
I'd
เตียน
been so distracted by the scriptorium and Slytherin's book
หรือเปล่า
that I'd almost forgotten what it was that had struck me about that triptych. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible. You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine nearby, surrounded by Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea, but perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Rookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?
We need to see what they're doing. I say we take them head on. Let's bury some enemies.
Very well.
And I still have that rune symbol we found on the triptych. If there is a connection, I suspect we'll see that symbol again.
เป็นคำสาปไม่ใช่ดาเมจ
After you.
เนาะแบบมันเวทเขียวด้วยไงแบบเดี๋ยวเจอตัวใช้บาเรียแดงแล้วเจาะไม่ได้
Revelio.
โอ้โห
There they are, up ahead.
I'll let you lead.
ไปทำการสังหารเงียบสเตลคิว
No one enters this mine. Kill anyone who tries.
Revelio.
Ranrock's loyalists are out for blood.
Who is it?
You won't stop me.
อ่ะยิงผิด กระตอด
Glacius. Incendio.
Are you quite finished? I should have been death.
Incendio. Glacius. Pacificus Totalis. Revelio.
มาเล่นสายยานี่มันสุดกินยาอะไรอะยาหินยาสายฟ้า เดินเก็บไม้กระดาษอ๋อยาสายฟ้าเนาะตอนใช้มันก็ดูสนุกดีนะแต่ยังไม่เคยเอามาใช้สู้จริงเลย
Quietly now.
Pacificus Totalis.
เนี่ยแบบสังหารเงียบวีนอมเหมือนมียาอะไรเท่าไหร่นี่ไงยาสายฟ้าเอามาใส่ไว้เผื่อได้ใช้
This is going well.
We make a good team.
We do at that.
Once again, we could fight our way through, or be discreet.
You know which one I'd choose?
Nothing over here.
Revelio. Pacificus
Somebody
Totalis.
there? Hello? An intruder!
Get away.
Reparo.
You will suffer. Nice try.
Accio. Glacius.
โอ้ย
Incendio.
Get away with that.
Fringo.
I shall avenge your death.
Your acrobatics below. Cut me down.
Glacius.
You won't get away with that.
Fringo.
Fringo.
Accio.
Levioso.
Incendio.
And the fun is over.
Fun is a relative term. Revelio.
It is. And that was relatively fun.
แบบเราพยายามที่จะไปแบบเงียบๆแล้ว แต่ศัตรูมันไม่ยอมให้เราเงียบ สายผัก
I should tell.
ยิงสายผักมันก็ไม่ต้องอัพอะไรมากก็ได้นะเผลอๆมันไม่ต้องอัพมันก็ใช้ได้นะ
For better or for worse, we're in.
You ought to cut back on pudding. Mistook you for a troll the other day.
เราพยายามที่จะสเตลคิว
Pacificus Totalis.
All around.
This mine looks like a tomb. Revelio.
It was closed after accidents were reported. Now I see why.
กูจะเอาตก ตกเหี้ยตาย
Confringo.
ฉันไม่เคยพ่ายแพ้ในการต่อสู้ใดๆแต่ฉันตกเหวตาย แล้วศัตรูที่ร้ายกาจที่สุดในเกมก็คือเหว
I don't see any goblins in these webs.
Too disgusting for even a spider to prey on.
Not quite enough. I don't think you know who you're dealing with. Rather unwise. Let's get this over with. You are postponing the inevitable. Why can't I hit?
How many Ranrock's loyalists are in here?
Too many. They definitely think there's something here they want.
อะเวทมันบั๊กนะ
Revelio.
เอฟเฟกต์เวทติดบั๊กหายแล้วต้อง
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
That ledge is awfully high. Any ideas?
Revelio.
นั่นทางไปต่องั้นหมายความว่าเราต้องซนก่อน
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
ว่าที่แท้จริง
Wingardium Leviosa.
ของทุกเกมคือเหว
Confringo. Revelio. Incendio.
เล็งเก็บพวกหีบคอลเลกชันถ้าโชคดีจะได้ปลดออฟโหดได้เวลาปล้นไม่ได้ปล้นซะหน่อยนี่มันเป็นสมบัติ
Wingardium Leviosa. It's no wonder spiders give people goosebumps. Revelio.
Or the soulless eyes, or the venomous fangs, or any number of endearing qualities, really.
โอ้มันบังคับเจอเหรอ
Smashing. Revelio.
ไม่มีศัตรูอยู่ใกล้ๆคอลเลกชันไม่มีออฟเป็นแค่สกินกับของสร้างในห้องก็ง่ายๆแหละแล้วก็แค่
That bridge has seen better days.
อะไรนะปล้นให้หมดไม่ใช่ เก็บของให้หมดเจออะไรก็เก็บให้หมดอุ๊ย
Reparo. Revelio.
Levioso.
Glacius. Sigitus Totalis. Incendio. Confringo.
Confringo.
Accio. Glacius. Sigitus Totalis.
We've read the world of another spider. I shall sleep better tonight.
สงสัยจำผิดออฟมันได้จากชาเลนจ์หรือเปล่านะเหมือนมันมีมันคือไอ้ที่มันใส่กับเสื้อผ้าปะที่ขึ้นอยู่กับว่าเราจะเน้นสกิลไหนอะไรอย่างนี้ใช่ไหม
We're
อันนั้น
making quick
รู้สึก
work of
ว่า
them.
มันก็มีทั้ง
Professor
ที่มัน
Haggard would be proud.
ได้จากหีบทั่วไป
She would at
ก็มี
that.
นะแล้วก็
Ranrock's
ได้
loyalists
จากชาเลน
all
จ์ด้วยก็มี
declared war.
เนี่ยเอาจริงๆสถานะนะ อินเซนดิโอเต็มตัวเลยครับบอกเลย
Revelio.
นั่นคือทางไปต่อ ส่วนด้านนี้คือหีบ
Myself doing this sort of thing forever, though. Fancy I'll have my own operation worked out one day. People working for me.
Incendio. Revelio.
โซฟา
Mushroom tea.
Incendio. Confront.
มาดิโอ้ว้าวโอ๊ยโอ๊ยโอ๊ยโอ๊ยโอ๊ยลากไม้ดำๆโผล่มาในแฮร์รี่พอตเตอร์ภาค 1ด้วยนะก็คุ้นๆอยู่นะแต่เอา ถ้าบอกกันตามตัวก็จำไม่ได้แล้ว มันนานมาก ภาค 1มันอะไรนะ แฮร์รี่กับศิลานักปราชญ์ไม่ใช่ศิลาอาถรรพ์
We've still not seen a single rune symbol.
I think we're going to be a bit distracted from runes for a moment.
An unwelcome distraction.
We have another fight on our hands.
Oh.
Why am I not surprised?
Reminds me of the time I nearly fell out of a cart at Gringotts. I was only young, mind. Well, not like I'd fall out now. Lucky if I fit in one now.
อุ้ยสังหารเราจะสังหารเงียบ
What's that? Not your best moment, I fear.
Get accustomed.
You are terribly unbalanced. Surely you can see that. No!
I will make you pay.
We're not
Why?
finished
Oh.
yet.
It's almost as if they were waiting.
Places.
Ranrock won't let stop.
Incendio.
Why have you not run away? Intend to die, do you?
Confringo!
Confringo.
ว้าว
We certainly cleared the
มัน
room.
คือเพิร์กใส่
You're
ชุด
not a bad
ใช่
chap.
ใช่
Or Slytherin.
You Gryffindors don't
นั่น
have
แห
a
ละซาดาน่า
monopoly on
ใส่
bravery.
ใส่อินเซนดิโอ เต็มตัว โอชั่น
Revelio. Confringo. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Now, we can have a look around in peace.
Confringo. Revelio.
อ่า
Confringo.
Rune symbol above the cavern door.
Ranrock's loyalists never knew to look for it.
Wasn't expecting that.
เกมนี้เอาจุดเด่นในจักรวาลแฮร์รี่7 ภาคบวกแฟนตาสติก ใช่แบบมันเยอะมากอะเนาะแบบเขาเรียกว่าอะไรนะ ตัวพื้นฐานโลกของเซ ตติ้งของแฮร์รี่พอตเตอร์เนี่ย
Revelio.
What do you have there?
A journal entry by Sebastian. I think I
Hopefully it will
found
help
something.
us unravel more
A
of this
canvas
mystery.
piece.
Brilliant. Our efforts weren't in vain after all. Still, something about this place feels odd.
ไหน
Lumos.
อะไร
If the triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we can probably assume that Isadora Morganach was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols? And ancient magic that no one but you could see?
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
His are some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye on how this magic should be used.
This is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there. This place is odd, to be sure, but I'm fascinated by
Revelio.
it. Now, for the trek back out of here and to Hogwarts.
Unless we can find another...
เงียบกลับฮอกวอตส์
And now for the moment of truth.
It has to fit. Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble.
พูดยังไม่จบรีบไปซะแล้ว หนูรีบค่ะหนูรีบ
I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Mornweem has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock. I may know someone who could help us get ahead.
Who is that?
ทดสอบจิตใจกันอีกแล้ว เอากระเป๋าของนิวส์ เซบาสจัง ก่อนหน้านั้น เธอก็ทำร้ายจิตใจเรามากเลยนะ เธอยิงครูซิโอใส่เรายังไม่รังเรเลยนะ เซบาสแต่เราก็จะยังเชื่อเธอ ใช่
A friendly
เราต้องบอกความจริง
goblin.
ไป
He wants no part in Ranrock's fight.
A friendly goblin? You know goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she should be seen and not heard.
I do, but not all goblins.
Not all goblins what? Have you forgotten Feldcroft? Have you forgotten the mine we just went through?
No, Sebastian, I haven't. You're not listening to me.
Why would I listen to someone so ignorant?
Perhaps your uncle was right about you.
กลาย
You
เป็น
don't
ทะ
know
เลาะกัน
when
ซะ
to
งั้น
stop.
ฉันอุตส่าห์บอกความจริง
I
เธอ
do know when to stop. Unbelievable.
หนุ่มงอนหนูอ่ะ
I've been studying Salazar Slytherin's spellbook.
แล้ว
Meet me in the Undercroft. I found something.
แล้วเธอก็ส่งจดหมายมาเรียกฉันอีกทีเนี่ยนะ
You'll never believe what I've learned.
แล้วเธอก็เดินกลับมา
I hope Professor Fitz...
I believe my next broom upgrade to be even more impressive than the last. Come by Spinwitch's...
What did you discover in the spellbook we found in the scriptorium?
Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to interpret.
เราเพิ่งทะเลาะกันเมื่อกี้
Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts. Neither the Imperious Curse nor the Killing Curse was unforgivable during his time. He believed students should be prepared to use dark magic when necessary, not to fear it. That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the scriptorium. He didn't want his knowledge shared with anyone who was afraid of the power of dark magic.
It was hard to do, but casting Crucio was our only option.
And I'm glad we did it, because in the spellbook I also found something else. References to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell, grants the holder the power to reverse dark magic curses.
And you think this relic might be able to save Anne?
Precisely. I plan to search for this relic, but I don't think we should tell anyone. Especially Ominis. He wouldn't understand.
We need to tell him. He's the reason we found the book, and he deserves to know what you've learned.
You've seen how he frets about the dark arts. I promise I'll tell him when I found the relic. When I know more, I shall send an owl. And don't feel sorry for Ominis. Keeping this to ourselves for now is for his own good.
I'll decide what's for my own good.
Ow.
Ominis, we were just about to get some air. Care to join?
You're a liar, Sebastian. I heard everything. You swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
No, I didn't. I said I understood you wanting that. I'd never swear to give up on finding a cure for Anne.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
I know when not to stop. Leave this alone, Ominis. I'll be on my way.
ถูกเควสไหมเราจะได้เหรียญไหมอ่ะเมื่อกี้ฉันตอบอะไรผิดหรือเปล่านะ
I am not letting this go.
Ominis, Sebastian meant well.
I appreciate you telling Sebastian not to keep this from me, but going after that relic is not a good idea. Sebastian doesn't even realize it, but he's as irresponsible and reckless now as his parents were years ago. It's why they died.
I knew his parents died, but I never heard what happened.
Mr. and Mrs. Sallow were professors. Spent nearly every waking moment in the cellar library. Noses buried in books. Anne and Sebastian were upstairs when it happened. They heard a sudden crash and ran downstairs, but it was too late. Their parents had crumpled to the floor. A defect with the lamp in the cellar caused the room to fill with an undetectable toxin. Sebastian and Anne were helpless. They had no magic yet.
What a horrible story.
It is. That's why I can't understand Sebastian's recklessness. I've practically lost Anne. I cannot lose Sebastian too. Please avoid anything to do with that spellbook.
Mm-hmm. ต้องเลือกอะไร บางทีก็สับสนกับคำถามของมันเหมือนกันนะ
Those references in the book seem promising.
Everything to do with Salazar Slytherin seems promising until it's too late. I hope Sebastian pursues this no further, but if you think he might, please let me know. It would mean a lot.
วิชาของซิตรินให้ความหวังเสมอจนกระทั่งมันสายเกินไปแต่เควสมันไม่ไปต่อใช่ไหมจนกว่าเราจะไปผ่านอะไรสักอย่างมาไม้กวาดอัปเกรดซื้อไม้กวาดซื้อไม้กวาดถ้าเรียนในเควสไม่ได้ก็ยังมาเรียนที่ Under Course ได้ต่อให้อะไรนะต่อให้เราตอบผิดไปก็ไปเรียนทีหลังได้เชียวเป็นระบบเกมแบบนั้นเหรอเดี๋ยวนะ
Hello again.
Revelio.
Wonderful to see you. As before, I've arranged a special price on the broom upgrade for you. What are we looking for today?
แหม่
You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you.
4,000
You're all set with the new upgrade. I can't wait to hear what you think. This may sound presumptuous, but
You'd like me to report back with even more flight details?
you know me well. I feel I'm almost there. I just think I can improve broom flight a bit more. Miss Reyes is running a time trial at the South Coast course. Not ideal, really, what with rumours of Ranrock's lot and Ashwinders infiltrating the place. However, if you're flying high above them, you should be all right, I think.
I'm not worried, Mr. Weeks. I'll see if I can find Imelda.
I hope you are able to complete these trials. I have a feeling this final upgrade is going to be a sweeping success.
นอกลู่นอก
Do
ทาง
be
แป๊บนึง
careful, of course.
ทำไม่กวา
I
ด
shall
กัน
look forward to hearing from you soon. I look forward to our next meeting. What are we looking for today? You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you.
โอ้อัปเกรดไม้กวาดอัตโนมัติあれ何ไกลจังอะ
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Glaciers. I know a Merlin trial when I see one.
ค่ะเราหาเรื่องค่ะ
Glaciers. Incendio. Confringo. Glacier. Incendio. Confringo. That was a close one. The course looks rather deserted. I hope everything's all right.
Gryffindor, over here!
Hello again, Imelda. This course is a bit far from the castle, isn't it?
Obviously. Evidently too far for most of our classmates. Pathetic. They should be begging me to keep these trials alive, not running scared. I'm surprised our new 5th year showed up. I suppose I appreciate the effort.
That's actually, thank you.
I know I can be impatient, but I get frustrated by those who don't take things as seriously as I do. And in my experience, that's everyone. Anyway, don't let it go to your head. Right then, enough chatter. I'm confident I've posted a time you won't be able to beat.
We'll soon see how I fare, won't we? I'm ready.
Get ready to lose, Gryffindor.
ว่าโอ้โอ้
Brilliant flying. If I brilliant.
โอ้โหว้าโอ้อืม
Excellent. That wasn't too difficult.
Oh. อืม งั้น
Made it. Excellent.
อืม
I can do better.
หลุดไปห่วงเลยThis
is going well. Now that's more like it.
ว้าสวัสดีค่ะคุณแบงค์ยินดีต้อนรับโอ้ยหลุดห่วงเงี้ยว
That wasn't too difficult.
We should speak with Mr. Bickle's friends. I believe I can sneak away without drawing my mother's eye. Meet me near Hogsmeade, and we will devise a plan.
I think I know how and where to approach the centaurs about protecting the snitches.
แพ้เป็น1 วินาที
in the Forbidden
หนึ่งวินาที
Wasn't hoping for that. Not to worry.
You'll have to do better than that if you want to top my time. This course is all about testing your ability to focus. Each turn requires a decision. Make one, then commit to it.
Imelda Reyes, are you giving the competition advice?
I wouldn't call it that, no. Just chatter between friends. That's all. Now, care to try again?
I think I should have a rest. Try again later.
Of course. This time trial is all about quick reactions and focus. This is not...
getting worse. If there's any chance that the relic from Slytherin's
Sebastian.
spellbook can help her,
Sebastian.
I must find it.
Sebastian.
I'm requesting your help. Meet me outside of Feldcroft, near the catacomb.
ทักทายครับสวัสดีค่ะฟูวัดจังยินดีต้อนรับ ก่อนหน้านั้นเห็นฟูวัดจังหมุนวงล้อหันษาอยู่ เซบัสจังเซบัสจังอยู่ไหนเซบัสจังเควสโอ้โหเฮ้ยนี่ไงเขาจะสอนคาถาแล้วอยู่ไหนโอ้อยู่นี่ เรียนเวชศาสตร์มืดมันมี3 อันโอ้โห
There's no telling what lies in wait for me in
ส
there.
งสัยน่าจะทำได้ไม่หมดมั้งอาจจะต้องเก็บไปพาร์ทอื่น หนุ่มเรียกต้องรีบไป
You're
หา
here. Good.
ไม่ใช่ว่าเราไม่ใช่ว่าเราทะเลาะกันอยู่หรอ ตอนทำเควสหลักอะ
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned.
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominis has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't, I promise.
Good. Ominis would be livid if he knew what we were about to do. I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb.
ไปลุยน่าจะได้แค่2 เวทมั้ง
I'm sure that foul smell is the scent of success.
Revelio.
Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
โอ้โหตกใจเสียง
At least now we know we're not alone in here.
Perhaps that was it, and the rest of the tomb will be insect-free. Don't start.
ยังไม่ได้ขายชุดเอ๊ะต้องเอาไฟอยู่ดีอ้าวไม่มีศัตรูหรอหรือเป็นแมงมุมจัมป์สแกร์ ต้องใช้อันนี้เอ้าไม่ได้อ๋อผิดเวทต้องบึ้มทางไหนอ่ะ
All this grass, it no longer feels like a tomb. I've read about it.
Careful. Wow.
Underwent expansion efforts and ran into problems, often cave-ins.
And then were abandoned.
Exactly. We'll be fine, though.
Revelio. Bombarda.
Bombada ทำเวลา
Revelio.
Now this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
เอาไฟมา
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some. Even an altar with a pile of bones. Lovely.
Bones outside a sarcophagus. Seems odd. There's something here by the altar. Accio. Revelio. Glacius. Civitas Totalis.
We've read the world of another spider. I shall sleep better tonight. What did you find?
Revelio. Confringo. Accio. Confringo.
อันนี้
We've made it this far, but clearly we have more to do.
อันนี้
Accio.
เหมือนจะไม่ใช่ ผิดทาง เดี๋ยวนะ
Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced a space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. I have the report if you want to have a look. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades, I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperious Curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
Of course. I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant. There's more to this than even I imagined. Look, bones stacked oddly on either side of this archway. Did you hear that?
Leave no stone unturned. Or, in this case, no bone. Accio! Wingardium Leviosa. Bombarda. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
ยังไงวะ กระดูกนี่ได้ปะ
Accio.
That's lots of bone rattle.
โอ้ ก็ยังเปิดไม่ได้
Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
ว้าว
You've done it. I knew we'd get through. I felt it in my bones.
เฮ้ยนี่ทางไปต่อ ถ้าอย่างนั้นไอ้รูนี้อ่ะกระดิบกระดิบกระดิบ
Accio. Confringo. Accio. Incendio. Confringo. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
ปล้นบทสุสานยังไม่ได้ปล้น
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Wow.
Confringo. Accio. Confringo. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
ขึ้นมา กระดูกนี่มันขึ้นนะสิ
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
โอ้ได้แล้ว
Rickety Bone Bridge complete. Confringo. Bombarda. Revelio.
สงสัยน่าจะได้แค่เควสนี้ก็ต้องขอแล้วมั้ง ไม่งั้นจะดึกเกินไปแล้ว
Revelio.
เอาเซบาสเตียนโอเคไปต่อ โอ้ฉันเชื่อมั่นในเวทไฟ
Before we trudge on further, I've just realized something.
Confringo.
The student's diary mentions the Imperious Curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
ใช่
It's
ฉันต้องการเรียน
probably wise to know the spell.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable. You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries. Focus your wand's movement. It's not an easy spell to master.
Oh.
Here we go. Something troubling ahead. Be on your guard.
Imperio.
จิ้ว
Descendo.
ปิ้ว นี่มัน mind control ล้างสมอง จอมเวทไม่จอมโจรใช่ ไม่หนูเป็นจอมเวท
Revelio. Bombarda.
Another barricade. Considering how well you did on the last one, this should be a cinch.
How gracious of you.
I try.
ฉันชอบเวทไฟ
This looks different than what we faced before. Now we're also dealing with rune symbols.
Confringo.
Glacier. Incendio. Tego. Stupefy.
Defender. Confringo.
Fringo.
โอ้ยเอา
Sendo.
Incendio. Glacier.
Fringo.
Fringo.
Levioso.
Incendio. Tego. Stupefy.
Confringo.
Confringo.
Never knew spiders could make such a mess.
Bit dramatic, isn't it? Incendio. Revelio.
ตั้งแต่ได้คาถาปลดกุญแจก็เป็นโจรแล้วไม่ อาจารย์เขาสอนมาเพราะงั้นเราไม่ใช่โจรเวทที่ดีที่สุดในเกม ในหลายๆความหมายหมายถึงเวทไหนกันคะ
Incendio. Accio.
พ่อบ้านสอน
This catacomb has
เนาะ
suffered
คนส
decay.
อน
Just as
คนสอน
the
อโล
students
โคโม
are
ธาไม่ใช่
described.
โปรเฟสเซอร์นี่นะ
I doubt anyone's been here in
เราถูก
quite
หลอก
some time.
เราถูกหลอกให้เป็นโจร
Perhaps we need to pull the handles in the order of the symbols on the tablets.
เราต้องแบบยังเป็นนักเรียนอยู่ค่ะ รู้เท่าไม่ถึงการ
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Revelio.
อะไร
Accio. Revelio.
พัซเซิลเหรอ อ๋อโอเค ดึงงั้นเราต้องดึงจาก
Accio.
That worked. Keep going.
อ๋อโอเค
Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
พ่อบ้านมีหน้าที่รักษาความปลอดภัยแต่กลับสอนคาถาปลดกุญแจ เป็นทุกอย่างที่ไม่ใช่นักเรียนนะ นักฆ่าโจรฆ่าสัตว์ไม่นะ
Revelio.
กระดูกอันนั้นอะไร
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
'You are head and shoulders. Bones. Nicely done.
Accio. Revelio.
I see why Slytherin's student was so
ใช้
enthralled.
ไฟเถอะ
Findo.
Accio. Incendio. Tego. Stupefy. Glacius! For Incendio! Here.
โอ้โห
Fringo!
Glacius! Incendio!
Sendo!
For a moment there, I thought that would never end.
นี่ไงต้นไม้สุดแข็งแกร่งของฉัน
Revelio. Confringo. Accio.
Dead end. Lovely. All that for nothing.
Revelio. Hold on. Don't give up yet.
Ready?
Sebastian, the relic. Look.
Could it be?
The note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea. But we're here for the relic.
I'm willing to ignore what the journal says. We're taking the relic.
Agreed. This is meant to be. For Anne's sake. I'm taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft. I must keep this relic secret. Especially from my uncle. Is that ominous? Ominous. The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine. But Ominous knows. I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this.
How much did you hear?
Everything. I heard you encourage Sebastian to take the relic.
Sebastian's done his research. He knows what he's doing.
Sebastian makes things sound easy when they could be impossible or dangerous. We need to stop him.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
สวัสดีค่ะคุณมนุษย์ดาวอังคาร ยินดีต้อนรับ อย่าละสองหนุ่มเขาต้องให้เราเลือกว่าเราจะเข้าข้างใครทะเลาะกันแย่งเรานั่นสิเบิร์นอะฉันนะฉันอะมีแค่เซบาสเตียนขนาดเขายิงครูซิโอใส่ฉันยังทนได้ แต่เขาก็เป็นห่วงเพื่อนนะเราตัดสินใจยากจัง มันมีผลอะไรไหมนะ แต่เขาบอกว่าถ้ายุ่งกับดาร์กเมจิกมากเกินไปมันจะไม่ดีงั้นเราต้องมิตรภาพ
You're right. This seems far riskier than Sebastian realizes.
Good. We're agreed. We don't allow him to leave here with the relic.
I do think we should talk to him, but I fear we won't stop him from taking the relic.
What are you suggesting?
I'm suggesting we negotiate. We allow Sebastian to leave with the relic under one condition. After this, no more.
I feel that's what we agreed to in the scriptorium. I'm being taken for a fool.
You're not, Ominous. This may be the only way to keep your friendship intact. Let's trust him to know what's best.
Fine. If I trust him on this, I'm trusting you too. The dark arts seem harmless until it's too late. Go then. Leave with the relic. I'll not say a word more. I hope I don't regret this.
Sebastian, we're ready.
What is it? I haven't changed my mind.
Ominous has. Let's go.
What? Ominous?
I'll explain on the way, come on.
ตังคอมมิวนิสต์เขาเชื่อใจเราไปกลับทางไหน
Well, what happened back there?
Ominous and I found a compromise.
Ominous simply needs a moment with you and he'll change his mind. Is that it?
I told him we ought to give you this chance, that the relic is too important to ignore.
There has to be more to it than that. Tell me.
We agreed on what was needed, Sebastian. You have my word.
จงเชื่อมั่นในตัวฉันที่เชื่อมั่นในตัวนาย 11 บาทยังปล้น 11 บาทก็เงินนะ แล้วนี่เราอยู่ในแบบสุสานไง แบบที่สำหรับผจญภัยหาสมบัติ เพราะฉะนั้นมันไม่ใช่ของใช้
Revelio.
กลับทางไหนเนี่ยอะเซบาสจังติดบั๊ก เขาขึ้นไปได้ยังไงกันอะ เซบาสจังไปกลับหอพักชาย อ๋อลืมเราเป็นนักเรียนปลอมตัวเข้าไปในหอพักชายนี่เรายังมีเวลาเอาอีกเวทหนึ่งไหมนะมันน่าจะนานมากเลย
As we were leaving, Ominous wouldn't even acknowledge me. That's not like him.
He was troubled, Sebastian. Even though we agreed to it all, it's been a lot to take in.
I thought he understood. He knew we couldn't give up. All of this is too important. For Anne.
ไม่ได้อยู่ตั้งไกลให้ฉันขี่ไม่กวาดเถอะไม่ได้แล้ววาร์ปก็ได้นะไม่ให้วาร์ปด้วยเดี๋ยวให้ฉันวิ่งไปเหรอ
When we get to Feldcroft, I'd rather Anne not know what had to be done to get this relic. She thinks like Ominous. It'd only upset her.
Nani?
Oh no, this isn't good.
What is it?
Smoke, over there, by the hamlet.
ไม่นะหมู่บ้านไฟไหม้มันถึงไม่ให้วาร์ปไม่ให้ขี่ไม้กวาด
They're under attack.
Let's hurry.
ใคร
Revelio.
You can't stop us. This is sad. Really, it is.
โอ้ยชิเน่
I'm a goblin, not a toy. An utterly pitiful display. On Pringle spells. Keep out of the way. Come, Pringle.
They're closing in!
Angry, up for a bit of time!
You're making this confusing.
Go to your stay, Alex!
We've got them. They'll retreat.
Yeah.
I'm handling it.
ไม่ やめて
Imperium!
Wow.
Boy! What have you done?
Saved my sister.
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
ไม่นะ
What did my uncle expect me to do? The Imperius curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
You did what you had to do.
If I have to keep proving that to my uncle, I will. He cannot banish me from my own home. From my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit.
You may be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts.
Boy.
Reparo.
What was he thinking?
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow?
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
Sebastian and I have encountered Ranrock's loyalists before. That goblin would have killed Anne.
This family does not resort to using dark magic even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he is. Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately. Why, Sebastian?
Revelio.
มีนกฮูกไหม
Alohomora.
นกฮูกเซบาสเตียนยังไม่มา ว้าว
Revelio. What do we have here? A demiguise.
ก่อนไปหาเซบาสเตียนปล้นก่อนไม่ใช่ เก็บของก่อนเมดเป็นไงบ้างได้เวทมืดยังได้มาสองเวทแล้วเบลเหลืออีกเวทหนึ่งกำลังคิดอยู่ว่านะควรจะเอาให้หมดเลยไหม มันจะนานไหมนะมันเหลืออีกเวทหนึ่งแต่ไม่รู้ว่าเควสมันขึ้นตรงไหนหาไม่เจอ รอแต่จดหมายเซบาส เซบาสจัง ใช่สิต้องรอจดหมายเซบาสส่งเวทมืดมา ไปให้สุด หมดเลยสิเอาอย่างนั้นเลยเหรอ
Did you speak with my uncle?
ฉันคุยกับลุงเธอแล้ว
Don't think I've forgotten about your goblin friend. I haven't. But I appreciate you setting our earlier discussion aside for now. Well, what did he say?
I'm afraid he wants you nowhere near Feldcroft, nor Anne.
I had to stop that goblin from killing my sister. He had no right to banish me from my own twin. If he thinks banishing me means I'm going to give up on Anne, he's sorely mistaken.
He also said he cannot excuse you.
Huh? What? That relic, dark magic or not, is the key to saving Anne. To reverse that curse. I will not lose Anne for good. I should send the crest to Anne. She'll know that we need to meet.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Nothing, just a thought. Now I'm more determined than ever to learn what power that relic has.
Okay. I shall wait to hear from you then.
Thank you. I very much appreciate you standing by me through all of this.
แม้ว่าเธอจะไล่ครูซิโอใส่ฉันไปทีนึง เอาละมัน ใช่ไหมจดหมายเซบาสขึ้นต่อไหมยังไม่ขึ้นน่ะเหลืออีกเวทหนึ่งนี่เบลกับคุณบีวัตบอกว่าลุยเลยใช่ไหมแต่เควสมันไม่ขึ้นมันต้องแบบมันต้องไล่เราไปทำอะไรสักอย่างหรือเปล่านะเหมือนเควสมันจะอัปเดตช้าๆแบบทั้งที่จริงๆแล้วมันอยู่ต่อกันอะไรอย่างนี้ไปทำเควสนี่ทำเควสไม่กวาดอีกสักรอบหนึ่งเผื่อมันจะอัปเดตทำเควสคนอื่นบ้างก็ได้เดี๋ยวสาวๆอีก2 คนน้อยใจ เฮ้ยสาวรอก่อนสิขอหนุ่มๆก่อนไม่ใช่ โอ้ยแต่หิวข้าวก็หิว
An honest day's work for an honest city. That's my thing. You're back. Nice to see you again.
ไม่ใช่
Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
ฉันดูผิดเควสเหรออยู่ไหนอ่ะหรือตรงนู้นเหรอวาร์ปออกจากเมืองก่อนเธออยู่ที่ไหนน่ะ เธอยืนอยู่ตรงไหน ก็ที่เดิมนี่เราต้องไปแข่งให้ชนะ ไม่งั้นมันจะไม่ไปต่อ งอนไปแล้วทำแต่เควสเซบาส ถ้าหนูอยากได้เวทมืด พอได้ไปแล้วก็ไม่ค่อยใช้ด้วยนะอ่ะได้ไปแข่งไม่กวาดอีกสักรอบกันก็ได้เผื่อเซบาสจังจะส่งจดหมายมา
We're still on for the trial, aren't we?
Kept the course all night.
We'll soon see how I've...
Get ready to lose, Gryffindor.
Made it! Brilliant!
โอ้ทำไมมันขับยากขึ้น
Brilliant flying, if I do say so myself. Brilliant. This is going well. Brilliant. That wasn't too difficult.
Ôi. Ôi. Dạ đâu, mày nè.
Brilliant. Made it.
แต่ก็ได้อยู่ได้ลาด
That was quite something.
Impressive work today, but don't get too comfortable. I'll be on your heels in no time.
It's been fun competing against your records, Imelda.
It has been fun. Glad you're here. 5th year. Not bad. For a Gryffindor. You take care of yourself.
ว่ากลับไปร้านใช่ไหมโอ๊ยใช่ปะเซบาสยังไม่ส่งจดหมายมาเดี๋ยวต้องส่งอันนี้ก่อน
How's my favourite test flyer? Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Hello again, Mr. Weeks. I set a new record at the South Course.
Fantastic! Your broom performed well then?
The best upgrade yet. It flew beautifully, incredibly nimble. But...
Of course! Should have anticipated that. Exactly the kind of report I've come to expect from you. At last, I think I know what needs to be done for my final upgrade.
I shall look forward to speaking again.
I'll be sure to send you an hour when I'm finished. Thank you again for your help. Couldn't have done this without you.
ดุงดุงดุงเซบาสส่งมาไหมเงียบกริบทำไมกันมันไม่มีต่อมันหรือหรือเควสหลักเรายังไม่ถึงป่ะนะใช่ป่ะน่าจะไม่ถึงแน่เลยอ่ะมันจะทำนานไหมอ่ะ งั้นลองดู เข้าเควสหลักละกันนะ ถ้าจบเควสหลักอันนี้ จดหมายเซบาสไม่มาก็ เราก็คงต้องพักกันไว้แค่นี้ก่อนสงสัยจะอกหักไม่ส่งจดหมายมาอีกเลยไม่นะเพียงเพราะแค่เราไปเข้าข้างออมนิสแค่นั้นเองเหรอทำไมล่ะ
I hear Alpha Hogfield is lovely.
Oh, my exams.
I don't mind herbology myself.
Mm-hmm.
ทำไมรู้สึกเส้นทางมันไกลเหลือเกินฉันว่าฉันว้าผิดที่แน่เลยสวัสดีค่ะคุณคามิยินดีต้อนรับเป็นผู้ใช้ศาสตร์มืดยังเป็นแล้วแต่ยังได้ไม่ครบเลยอ่ะ
I'm sorry.
สงสัยเควสหลักไม่ถึงแน่เลยอ่ะเดี๋ยวทำเควสหลักอีกสักอันหนึ่งถ้าเควสสุดท้ายไม่ขึ้นก็คงต้องลงไลฟ์พักก่อน มันน่าจะนานแน่เลยอะหรือฉันควรตัดสินใจลงตอนนี้ไหม
Welcome back.
ไปลุย เซพัดจังไม่ยอมส่งจ
Hello,
ดหมายมา
Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. We'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
I'm truly awed by what we've accomplished. The final broom upgrade is better than even I expected. Stop by Spintwitches when you can.
Okay, ไป แต่ตอนนี้เท่าไหร่เนี่ย4 ทุ่มครึ่ง
Oi, can you help me?
Can you help me ขอโทษนะ ฉันไม่ว่าง
Revelio. Professor Fig, the Keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the port key. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. Very well. You'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I don't know the headmaster's house elf. Will he even speak to me? I imagine he's loyal to the headmaster.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait. Doesn't polyjuice potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does.
So how do you already have polyjuice potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the Ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more.
Yeah.
How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the Ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
เดี๋ยวดูเปลี่ยนไปตัดผมมาไม่ใช่
Professor, a moment of your time, please. Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only, you'd asked me about a particular potion, and well,
I did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
Oh, really?
Really? Why can't we talk about potions here? Seems fine to me.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student. Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Now, to determine which student gets this rather...
I haven't time for any of you at the moment. None. None at all. Move aside.
Professor Wing.
What could the headmaster want?
ทำไมคุณสารนาเสียงเข้มจังมันก็
Chewing with your mouth open? Where are your manners?
Headmaster, here. What could he want?
When I witness what passes for magic in these halls,
Professor, a word. Professor Black, again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kagawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they're fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes. Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
ปล่อยฉันไป
I should think you'd have better things to do with your time. Now, where's my elf?
Good day, Professor. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kagawa.
ฉันจะรีบไป
What did we do to deserve him as a headmaster?
Greetings! I mean, out of my way, children.
หวั่นไหวกับหนวดสรนออย่าหวั่นไหวกับอะไรแบบนั้นสิแล้วก็ไม่มี อันนี้มันฤทธิ์ยา
Stand proud, purebloods. The future is yours.
จะรีบไปไหนครับ Professor ฉันจะรีบไปเมนสตอรี่
A word, please. Hello, Professor Black.
Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might, speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
Ah, well, yes. He's handling some official ministry business for me.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Thank you.
Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
Good day.
A wonderful job. Leeway for Professor Fig? I shall never
That ought to give Professor Fig some breathing room.
Scrope's as hard a worker as any.
Ahem. Attention, students. I hereby decree that the Great Hall be forthwith decorated in the noble banners of Gryffindor. I shall be taking no questions at Scrope.
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone, even Master himself.
คำถามศีลธรรมอีกแล้วเหรอ
And now I'm telling you that you can tell me.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
But certainly I remember. It's still stronger together, no?
Master has made Scrope laugh.
Of course I remember. It's the Black family reigns.
Is Master giving Scrope a
ลืมกด
test?
ผิดอัน
It's pure bloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
มีแต่คำไอ้นี่ดิ
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
Oh, but Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Oh, very well. Toujours pur.
Ha! Thank you. Never speak of this conversation with me or anyone else.
Of course, sir. Scrope shall try his best to keep out of Master's way.
The potion's wearing off. I best get out of sight.
ไม่นะฉันกำลังจะคืนร่าง
Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked. Now, to speak the password to the gargoyle. Revelio.
ทำไม เอ๊ะทำไมฉันไม่ได้ปลดไฟเลยเหรอ ไม่มี โอ้ยทำไมไม่มีให้วาร์ปขึ้นไป เงา
Confringo! Accio! Revelio!
วิ่งวิ่งวิ่งวิ่งวิ่งวิ่งโอ้เอาเคลียร์สล็อตฟูโอ้ฉันลืมขายของ ฉันต้องไปไหนเนี่ย หลง
The gargoyle. That's where I need to speak the password. Toujours pure.
เดี๋ยวเจอปิ้ว
Revelio. I wonder if... Families have a motto.
Oh. It's good to see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking. Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that appears.
I suspect there will be more to this than reading a book.
Your suspicions are correct. We shall speak when you are finished.
Has this been under the headmaster's nose all this time? That must be the pedestal.
That dude.
Where am I? Professor Fitzgerald, can you hear me?
I am here. In this place, you may call me Neve. You shall be witness to a fable. Pay attention. Things are not always as they seem. You must move swiftly and cautiously. Use the tools you encounter to find me. The first you will need is a cloak.
Wow.
In this place, as in life, death takes many forms. Avoid each of them at all costs.
Oh. What? ให้ล่องหนแต่ใช้ลิเบริโอไม่ได้
I should have run when I could. I'd be free by now.
Best move while I can. Neve must be here somewhere.
โอ้ยแล้วกดเลียบอีกกดเวทลิเบริโอไม่ได้
I need to time this just right.
งั้น
I see. A staircase straight ahead.
มันนิ่งเลยอะต้องไปยังไงอะไรมันนิ่งปิดทางไว้อะเดินแล้ว What? พวกบ้า
How could this happen? A ladder. Perhaps they won't be able to find me if I go up there.
เอาคาถามาให้ฉันจะตืบมัน
They're gone. For now. I need to get out of here. Where could Neve be? Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can. That's where I need to go. But I need to find a way past them.
Oh! Oh! Eh! ฉันจะไม่ได้ลงไลฟ์กับคราวนี่แหละอย่าบอกนะว่าเริ่มใหม่เริ่มตรงไหนโอ้โห
This is my chance. I'm coming, Neve.
บทมันจะไม่ให้วิ่งมันก็ไม่ให้วิ่งทั้งที่จริงๆวิ่งได้
I must cross this road as fast as I can. That's where I need to go, but I need to find a way past them.
Yeah, กดวิ่งไม่ได้
Nothing this way but more danger. Must be another way to find you.
เอาคาถามาให้ฉันจะยิงมันให้หมด
I need to turn back. There's no getting past them that way.
Why?
That doorway looks closed tight. No way but forward, I suppose. Now's my chance. That's the way forward.
Wow.
Can this be? I think I'm invisible.
Wow. Invisible.ก็คือ
They can't see me at all. I can get closer to them.
โอ้รอดแล้ว
This is the way forward. Finally free. Now, where are you, Neve?
You have outrun death thus far, but have yet to find me. Keep searching, but this time you will be unable to hide. Wield the wand you see before you. Do not squander its extraordinary power.
Ching.
I've never felt such power.
โอ้โอเคใช้เวทได้แล้วดูไม่ออก
Defender.
เปลี่ยนเวทไม่ได้เหรอโดนล็อกอ๋อเวทบังคับ แต่ใช้ยาได้เหรอใช้ยาไม่ได้มีแค่ต้นไม้อ๋อใช้ไม่ได้เหมือนกันโอ้โหเอา
Depulsor. Sender. Defender.
โอ้โห
Revelio.
โพชั่นโอ้ my god Oh. Ôi. Ủa? Oh, ya. Wow.
Defender. Potato.
จบยังจบเควสยัง
A simple stone. This must be for me.
You are far from finished. Pass through the mourners ahead. Nothing is what it seems.
อ้าวคาถาฉันล่ะคาถา
I can't believe she's dead.
Oh, poor Neve.
May her memory be a treasure to us forever.
You found me, but you cannot undo what has been done. The magic of the stone can only conjure a shadow of my former self.
Oh.
But there is no light without shadow, as there is no shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should.
ความทรงจำ
Remember that as you witness my memory.
Jigsaw แห่งความทรงจำ จุ๋ม
Isadora, what you did for your father was remarkable.
Wasn't it? And Percival needn't worry about the strands of emotion or the traces that this magic leaves. I found a way to contain all of it.
You haven't stopped.
Goblin Silver.
You spoke to a goblin about this.
Don't worry, he has no idea what we're containing.
We don't know what effect any of this may have. The emotions, the dark traits.
You sound like Percival. And as it happens, I do know. It is a source of strength, of focus. Somehow it enhances my ability to wield magic.
I don't follow, Isadora.
I think we can harness it.
Power like this is not to be toyed with. In the wrong hands,
You saw what I did for my father. Oh, Neve, imagine the good we could do. Everyone is in some kind of pain.
Oh. Danny.
What are you doing?
Danny.
Breathe it in. Can you feel it?
Oh, Isadora. This must stop. All of it.
You've kept this power to yourselves for so long because you fear it. I choose to embrace it.
มันดึงของคนอื่นไปดูดเข้าตัวเองได้ด้วยเหรอ กระจก
Is it true? Has someone completed the first 3 trials?
Wow.
It is, and I have.
But you are so...
Young. I know. You must be Professor Bakar.
I am.
Pleased to meet you. The pensive memory I just witnessed. Was Isadora inhaling painful emotions?
She was.
I found it disturbing. But how did she gain power from it? How did she harness it?
It was disturbing. Although I wonder that you are asking about her power. I hesitate to reveal the location of my pensive to someone who, perhaps, has yet to understand the responsibility of power.
I can assure you, Professor, I do. In fact, what you don't yet know is that a dangerous goblin called Ranrock has accessed the repository at Rookwood Castle. He has learned to harness the contents of it as a source of immense power. He plans to use that power against wizard kind. We have no time to waste.
I see. Nonetheless, the knowledge you shall gain after you witness my memories is too valuable to share without further consideration. I shall require time to confer with the other keepers.
It seems we have no choice but to wait, frustrating as it is. I heard what you told Professor Bakar. Isadora was inhaling emotions to gain power?
She was, and she pulled emotions, as she did from her father, from Professor Fitzgerald, without permission.
Monstrous.
What's more, she said that she found a way to store the traces of magic she extracted in goblin silver.
The repositories?
Possibly. There's something I didn't get a chance to tell you earlier. Ranrock has been digging at locations tied to the 5 names he found in the journals of a goblin metalworker named Bragbor.
5 names? The Keepers, and who else? Isadora Morganac?
Precisely. That's how he's been one step ahead of us. Gringotts, the Tower, Rookwood Castle.
If the Keepers won't tell you where the next trial is yet, I say we at least maintain a watch on Ranrock. Perhaps he'll lead us to more information.
Perhaps. I hope to hear from Lodgok soon. I haven't heard anything since I learned of the drills. Oh, and as you've probably guessed by now, your Polyjuice plan worked like a charm.
I knew it would. I may have done too good a job distracting Black. I had no idea he can't hold his fire whiskey.
โอ้เราจะเข้าสู่บททดสอบที่ 4แล้วเป้าหมายของเราล่ะเซบาจัง
I shouldn't have reacted so bitterly about your goblin friend. I apologize. I hope we can finish what we started with the triptych. Please meet me at the southern coast. We can search for the final canvas piece.
ว่ายังไม่อันสุดท้ายน่าจะยังไม่ปลดจริงด้วยนะรู้สึกเควสมันเหมือนตามไกด์เขาเขียนไว้ว่าอยู่ที่เลเวล27แอบไปเปิดมาแล้วว่าเพื่อไม่เป็นการเสียเวลาเขาบอกมันอันสุดท้ายอะไรนะอาวาดาเคเดเบเบเบลิ้นเปรี้ยแล้วอันสุดท้ายต้องเป็นเควสเลเวล27ตอนนี้ยังอยู่ที่24หมายความว่ายังไม่ปลดสิเควสหลักต้องถึงโอเคงั้นเราก็คงไม่ได้ไปต่อละ อย่างน้อยเราก็ได้รับเควสไม่ใช่ เราได้รับเวทแสงสารมืดมาแล้ว2 อันที่ไม่ได้ใช้ ยังไงเดี๋ยววันนี้ก็คงพักกันแค่นี้ก่อนแล้วค่อยว่ากันอีกทีคราวหลังเนาะ ต้องไปทำไถตัวเควสหลักตรงๆเลยสินะแล้วค่อยกลับมาทำอีกทีหนึ่งโอเคงั้นวันนี้ไว้แค่นี้ละกันดึกมากแล้วขอบคุณทุกคนนะคะที่เข้ามารับชมกันในวันนี้ว่าไปละ น่าจะอีกนานเลยนะเนี่ยกว่าจะจบต้องหาเวลาเพิ่มเสียเวลาทำปกเพิ่ม เอาล่ะจะนอนยังเนี่ยไปนอนดึกมากแล้วพรุ่งนี้วันพฤหัสใช่ไหมใช่พรุ่งนี้วันพฤหัสก็ยังต้องทำงานกันอยู่นะ โอเคไปละฝันดีนะคะทุกคนราตรีสวัสดิ์ค่ะบ๊ายบาย